Hello, this is Ankit Alex Sanstha, UR15CS258, and I'm making this video to explain about the third experiment for Java, which I have for Java lab. So the aim of this program is to simulate the Tower of Hanoi game. So for that, what I'm doing is I've taken three arrays. I've taken three arrays, and they are the A, B, and C, and each array uh, denotes a tower in the Tower of Hanoi game, down the three towers. So here A is the source, B is the auxiliary, and C is the destination tower. So for the logic I've used for this is I have taken pointers, that is count A, count B, and count C, all to be 3, since we are playing game for 3 rings. So what it does is whenever ring is removed from a tower, these counts increment, and whenever uh, any ring is uh, uh, inserted into the tower, this count is decremented. So why I'm doing this is like so that when I print it, it prints in order. So I'm decrementing when I'm inserting, and incrementing when it's removed. So for incrementing and decrementing, I'm using setters. I'm using the function setters. So what it does is it inserts the ring into the tower of the Tower of Hanoi game, and it decrements the count by 1. So if a tower is completely empty, its count would be 3, and if it is inserted, the first element would be inserted at the current count, that is 2 2 at point 2, since it's an array. In computer language it goes to 0 to 2, so it will if it's the first element, it will go to the 2th position, that is the topmost position. So while printing the lowermost position. So while printing, it will show the lowermost position. uh, Similarly, I've done for all the three arrays. And while in a removing function, what it does is it increments those pointers, and increments those pointers and it deletes the data which was stored on that position. So this is the basic function which we require for implementing this game. uh, so uh, next I have made a menu. So this what this menu does is that it prompts the user the options, that is from which tower to tower you can move the rings, and it respectively removes and inserts the rings in the towers and prints the data. And finally it checks for the it checks whether all the rings have been successfully moved to the final destination or not, and whether the order is correct or not. So, and finally there is a display function which will after each iteration display the status of the towers. So this is the class which will have the functionalities, and we will use a main function to call those functionalities. So I have made an object of this functionality class and called it in the main class. So we will now run the main class and see if it's running. So as you can see, It first shows that A has all the three rings in order 1 2 3, and B has nothing, so all are 0, and C has also nothing, so all are 0. And here we have to move options to move the rings. So first of all, let's try one round of the game. So after giving an option, as you can see, the ring moves from the first, that is A. It is the ring number 1, which is the smallest, is removed from the topmost of the air tower and is moved to C, as you can see. Now next to do, so as you can see, it is again moved. Is The second, which is the topmost, is moved to the second tower, and now we will move C to B and E to C. So finally, now as you can see, we have solved the most part of the problem. And if when we move the final piece to the final tower, we will successfully solve the problem, so it will terminate the program and say that you have won. So if we do uh, so see, as you can see, it prints you have won and shows that the all the rings have been successfully moved from first to the final tower. So as you can see, we have successfully implemented our program. Thank you.